So let's talk about academic planning. Today we're going to talk about a particular scenario pertaining to academic planning programs and degrees, advising 101, using your MyBC, and we're going to look at a degree audit and a satisfactory academic progress, and then we'll wrap it up. So let's look at this scenario. Like most college students, Jennifer was unsure of what major to choose during her first year. After taking her career assessment, she felt she would do well working in business. So she chose an AS in business administration. During one of her class introductions, Jennifer introduced herself as a business major who plans to transfer to complete her bachelor's at a local university. Is Jennifer enrolled in the right program based on her plans? Who should she talk to in order to confirm that her educational goals are in line with her current major? So let's look at programs and degrees. Here is a list of the career pathways that exist at Broward College at this time. See if you can identify your pathway. And here are the types of degrees and certificates that exist at Broward College at this time. Now, this slide shows you how to look for your program of study. So if you notice under class schedule, you'll see accounting, and then you'll see the term, which is summer 2016. I mean, we may be in a later year, but this is just an example. And so this is how you would, once you know your program of study, this is how you would search for the courses that you would be registering for. Once you've selected the term and the area of study, then you would go and under the campus of your choice. So in this example, you'll see any campus, meaning that you don't care where you take the courses, and all courses. In order to find out a description of your courses, you would want to go to your college catalog. The college catalog goes by years, and so the latest college catalog would be 2019 to 2020. Now this slide demonstrates how to look for the academic calendar. Once you click on academic calendar, it's going to tell you registration dates, academic calendar for a term, and the academic calendar for the year. This gives you information about your final exam schedules and all the dates that you need that are important. This is discussing a sample academic calendar. So for example, if you are looking at a 16-week session, then it tells you when classes begin and end, when you can withdraw, when you can drop, and how to select a credit or an audit. And there are important dates that you should know about: when registration opens, when to drop a course in order to get 100% refund, when enrollment is being verified, the last day to withdraw, and the last day to get an audit, and when grades are due. So things you should think about. You should think about what is your ultimate goal, your career goal. You should think about, are you in the right program? And you should think about what you want to do after you graduate. And make sure that you speak with your academic advisor if you have any questions in these areas. So now we're going to go take a look at your MyBC. Under Login, you'll click on MyBC, then you'll enter your student ID and your password. Once you get into MyBC, you'll notice that the tabs on top that run along the top, MyBC Advising, Registration, My Finances, and the like, those are areas that you should examine and explore. In order to find your degree audit, which is a list of what your degree entails, you would go under Advising and you'd go to your degree audit. Now take a look at these terms, stop the video and look at the terms in terms of what some of the terminology is pertaining to advising. Again, if you go onto the advising tab, you'll be able to make an appointment with your academic advisor. You can make an appointment or you can cancel an appointment. This is important for you to know. Again, if you go to your advising tab, you can see your educational plan, another tab underneath your advising. Your educational plan is broken out into sections, and take a look at this as you go into yours. Now, in order to understand how to read your degree audit, you have to understand the terminology. So some of the terminology here is your electives. Those are courses that you choose to take that are different than the courses that are in your major. Make sure you don't have excess credits, and understand that you have to complete your program in time, understand what your GPA is, and understand what your graduation status is. And understand that you have to be in good academic standing. Now, when you go into My BC, if you want to see what the policies and procedures are, you will find them here located. It's very important for you to take a look at things like class attendance, the FERPA laws, grade appeals, and the like. You can find all that information there. Standard academic process tells you that you are progressing toward your degree in orderly fashion. You don't want to progress too slowly, and you don't want to have excess credits. So you want to avoid taking courses that don't apply to your major, avoid failing courses, avoid withdrawing from courses, and avoid changing your major. So under the assignments for this module, you're going to see a section that tells you what to do. And so here were the learning outcomes for this particular module. Again, you learned how to look at your online material. You learned how to go into your MyBC. You learned how to identify your academic progress, whether you're part-time or full-time, and you learned how to confirm your career goals. Go now under Do This and get your work done under the Do This section. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to email me. And finally, pertaining to Jennifer, Jennifer chose an AS when she really should have chosen an AA. Many times AS programs don't transfer to universities. Some do, but many don't.